Financier Bernard Madoff pleads guilty today to bilking investors, many from New Jersey, out of billions of dollars in one of the biggest Ponzi schemes in history. Madoff says he's deeply sorry and ashamed. The 70-year-old admitted in a New York federal courtroom to swindling investors out of at least $50 billion. Madoff was denied bail and, instead of heading back to his Manhattan penthouse, is now headed to prison. Adrian Sapino has reaction from New Jersey investors who were there when Madoff made his pleas.
Bernard Madoff is now in jail after pleading guilty to all 11 counts against him in what may be the biggest swindle in Wall Street history. He could face 150 years. Victims who lost it all with Bernie reacted.
Today was, we could not have asked for more today.
And how about your emotions seeing Madoff?
It's a little bit like seeing the devil. And what's so realistic is he looks like anybody else. I mean, you could be at a business meeting. I mean, it's a well-dressed guy and with white hair and, you know, a few years older than I am, and there's nothing about his look that tells you that that you've got this evil guy there. I mean, it's
Did you think he was truly sorry?
No, of course not. The only thing he's sorry about is that he got caught.
I didn't know Mr. Madoff personally, unlike a lot of my clients who had long-standing relationships with him, so I didn't have a sense of personal theft. But it's extraordinary to look at a man who's caused such devastation and to see that he's got 2 arms, 2 legs, one head, and yet he's done all of this to so many people.
Your overall feeling on the fact that he is now going to prison?
That's where he belongs.
The Madoff victims were engulfed by the media. They were relieved that the judge called Madoff a flight risk and denied bail so he could not return to his East Side penthouse. Only a few of those wiped out by Madoff spoke at the hearing, saying they would have preferred a trial.
Justice would only be served had there been a trial, which of course was impossible because Madoff was smart enough to understand that if he pled guilty, there would be no trial.
Where's most of your emotion and anger directed, Madoff or the government?
Government, if you want to know the truth.
Reading from papers in a thick New York accent, Madoff told the judge he knew what he did was wrong and criminal. He said he hoped that his scam would be short-lived, but it was anything but. He detailed the painstaking measures he took, falsifying financial statements, shifting money around, all to cover up what he called his Ponzi scheme.
These people lived such a lavish lifestyle.
State Senator Loretta Weinberg chose not to go to the hearing today. She lost the life savings she had built with her late husband.
I think so much is unknown, and I do want him to go to jail. I'm glad he's in jail right now. The man's a sociopath with no set of morals or set of values or set of standards that most human people would apply to somebody. So I'm glad he's in jail, but I don't want him just to go to jail and say, okay, now we're finished. I want to know who played what role.
Weinberg and many other victims say they will testify at sentencing. Weinberg believes there are thousands of New Jersey victims. That sentencing is scheduled for June 16th. Adrian Sapino, NJN News, Lower Manhattan.